Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, Mini Metro. Let us hop into today's daily challenge. Didn't we do this yesterday? I feel like we did this yesterday. Okay. We're going to Hong Kong, and we're going to play it on the normal mode. That's all right. Hong Kong's, well, it's a map. It's a map. It facilitates the playing of Mini Metro. And that is really what's most important about it. All right. I'll draw a red line here. Just send it down south for the moment. And the moment has passed. So we'll get that tunnel back. So this is the same map as yesterday's daily challenge. And hey, if they randomly pick, which I'm sure they do, then occasionally, it's going to be a 1 in however many maps there are. What are there? 20-something, maybe 30? So, roughly once a month should be back-to-back maps. Alright, let's send the red line over here. I might want to chop the red line in half. That's actually not a bad idea. Let's just go ahead and do that. I'll draw out a blue line. And we'll pull the red line back, send it up there. All right, 2 locomotives. I'll take another line. Yeah, the blue line can handle this. I'm going to need tunnels at some point because it is Hong Kong, after all. All right, you know what? Let's pause this, and I'll get a yellow line going there. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll send the red line up there for now. I suspect we're going to wind up with yet another line over here, but for right now, we're doing okay. The square is pretty well positioned. That's one thing I do like about Hong Kong. The square is very rarely in an uncomfortable spot. Okay, now, I think these were both triangles, and now they're both uniques, which is difficult. All right, let's go grab that. We'll bring this down here, send that, pick up that triangle. Another locomotive for the end of the red line, which suddenly has all of this to deal with. You can be on the gold line. Gonna have to keep an eye on this as well. We'll take 2 more locomotives and 2 more tunnels. I've got 1 tunnel. No, we're going to need tunnels. We're going to need tunnels, so I might as well take them now. All right. Let's see here. Another locomotive for the green line? Yeah, let's do that. I've got the spares. Red line is still hanging in there. Okay. Blue line can go down, get that. And that, and now the blue line's gonna want some extra attention. Okay, gold line, hold your horses. Why don't you go do that? We'll get the red line to do that. And this, and it's just a station explosion here in Hong Kong. Good day, Tiny Train World, yes. Good morning, Parlor Ghost, good to see you, hope you're doing alright. Oh goodness, what are we gonna do here? We're going to be mad about the positioning of this triangle. All right. Take 2 locomotives and a carriage. I'm going to slap that carriage on the red line. Let's see how best to clean up this mess. I think the thing to do is to take all of this off of the red line and have our friend the blue line come pull some extra duty. Like a lot of extra duty. Like I'm kind of treating you like duty. So the red line will get that. The blue line will get all of that. And I have one spare locomotive just in case anything catches fire. By the way, why don't you save this circle? Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Helpful triangles in the chat. If you've got them, and I know you've got them, Ghosty, because you just went up to tier 2 yesterday. That is a life-saving 3-sided polygon. Alright. You go over there, you come up here and do that. That's fine. You can go up there and get that, I guess. Diamond there will become... I guess that's your responsibility for right now. I don't love that for anybody, but, you know. We'll do what we have to do. Alright, you clear through here. Come on. Pick that up there. Now save this. Thank you. Oh, you didn't actually save that. Okay, fine. Have another locomotive. Everybody's fine. Just keep moving. Okay. Alright. Gold line is a nightmare. Blue line is a cluster F. But it is Sunday. Alright, we'll take 2 locomotives. And I wanted a line here, but that's not on offer. So we'll take the carriage. Now, let's wait for this probably circle to spawn. It's a circle. Okay. So you do that. Now let's see. This doesn't make sense. Why don't you do that instead? Is that better? Eh. Alright. Locomotive there. Let's do a carriage here? Yeah, carriage here. This is... I'm feeling a little horrified at the moment, TBH. But I think we're handling ourselves about as well as can be expected. I'm going to take that off of the red line. You know what? I'll give it to the green line. And is it worth taking it off of the blue line just to shorten the blue line a little? Yeah, let's try that. Shorten the blue line a little bit. I would really like to chop this gold line in half. That is a thing that needs to happen. But it is not a thing that is going to happen right now. Okay, alright. We need to restructure this, apparently. Yeah, go up and do that. That is a thing that lines can do. Okay. This corner here is difficult. Let's say difficult. You know what? I think this carriage can be repurposed from the red line, and we'll toss that on the blue line, and our one spare locomotive will just run through here on the gold line. This will get these 2. Why don't you just turn around right here, actually? What is today? Today is Tuesday. It is, in fact, Tuesday, all day. Oh, boy. All right, you just have squares on you, so that doesn't make any sense. Why don't you come through here? Yeah, that makes sense. Man, I would like a line. I would like a line so much. Is there any chance that I can just get a line like this Sunday, Mini Metro? Please? I would like that so much. Alright, are you going to take those triangles? You are going to take those triangles. Okay. You are loaded to high heaven, but I need you to come all the way over here and save this. Alright, okay. 2 locomotives and no lines. Alrighty. I'll take a carriage. We'll put that there. Locomotive. The blue line will not accept any more locomotives. Okay. Well, you know that thing I said about putting a carriage on the red line? I lied. Oh, let's put a carriage here on the blue line. Let's put a locomotive here on the red line. And save the other one for the next thing that catches fire. Which is probably going to be the blue line somehow. You come all the way up here. Save that. You do a little bit of damage to that and then immediately ruin it. You skip those 3 stations, come back here. You are on fire. Why don't you clear that? Ghosty, I thought I already did beat your score here. Like, I know you did. You were not terribly happy with your performance. Oh, it's trouble. You know? I don't have anything to save this with unless I can pull... Can I pull one of these locomotives and get extremely lucky? You're in the station. You're in the station. Frustration. Okay. 944 passengers over 36 days. Not terribly happy with that. 5 passengers short. Ah. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Parlor Ghost is the winner today in our little competition. Oh goodness. Top 25% overall. I will take that. I have no idea how... Nelson is just a god. Nelson might be, like, one of the designers or programmers of Mini Metro for how often they appear at the top of this leaderboard. So close to Parlor Ghost both days this week. Didn't get it either day. We'll get you tomorrow. I'll get you tomorrow, Ghosty. Just you watch. All right, let's do one more. That was a very quick run. Let's go somewhere that we haven't played in a little while. You know what? Yeah, let's go to Singapore. Let's play at Singapore. All right, we'll draw a red line there and get ourselves going. Excuse me, I'm a little coffee this morning. That's a shame. All right, while we're getting our second map underway, let me get my plugs in, as is quickly becoming my want. Let's do this, and then I'll just draw a green line to do that. So you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow the channel itself on Twitter. I just had the thought in my head that I should do housekeeping like this is a podcast, and I guess it's kind of a podcast. It's a podcast where we direct trains, and if you're not watching, you're a little bit behind, but, you know, it's podcast vibes, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. The YouTube channel is there. The Discord channel is there as well. Let's send... Actually, let's just draw another line. We'll do a purple line. That'll be fine. I'll take another line, in fact. Also, want to mention that today, being Tuesday, ordinarily, I would be playing Super Mario Odyssey later tonight, but, you know, today is the second to last day and the last stream day of Super Mario Bros. 35. And I really have enjoyed that game, and I haven't touched it in a long time. Why don't we play some Super Mario 35 tonight? Yeah, I'm thinking we kind of divide it in half. We'll do one post-game kingdom in Super Mario Odyssey, and then we'll move over to Super Mario 35. I think I'm going to bounce that off the Discord server, maybe just in the Goog group channel, see how people are doing. Yeah, more Mario, more fun. One little farewell to Super Mario Bros. 35. That's a very fun game. I kind of understand Nintendo wanting to, you know, get rid of it before the player base just completely goes away. You know, because it would eventually be sad and a little bit, I don't know if embarrassing is the right word, but it would be it would be, in a way, embarrassing for Super Mario Bros. 35 if, the player base dwindled to the point where people are waiting 10 minutes for matches or something. I think overall we're doing pretty okay. I'll take a line here. So yeah, Parlor Ghost, basically, when, this is not new, it's just annoying. When Super Mario Bros. 35 first came out back in October, Nintendo said, hey, look at this fun, limited-time event we have to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. Have fun with it. It's going away at the end of March. And everybody was like, but it's fun. Why are you doing that? And Nintendo was like, have fun. It's going away at the end of March. Kind of like they did with the ability to purchase the 3D All-Stars. They're sending the 3D All-Stars back into the Disney Vault. Only 90s kids get that reference, but hey, we're 90s kids here, I guess. Oh, let's see. Let's take... you know what? I think it might be time for... is it time for another line here, or is it time for just another locomotive on the red line? I think it's time for another line here. We'll take a locomotive. I'll take a carriage, because I'm good on bridges at the moment. You know what? Let's put the carriage on the red line. And we'll just draw a gold line up there to do that. That'll be just fine. Actually, you know what? Hold that thought. We've got this green line. It's not doing too much. Why don't you just do that yourself, green line? There. You do that. I'll give you another locomotive. Yeah, no, as far as I know, I haven't played a ton of it lately, but I do hop on every now and then. As far as I know, the players are still there. There are still games. Obviously, now that it's coming to the end of its life cycle, it's, it's getting a little bit... people I've seen who had played it when it first came out and have since dropped out are now getting back into it because, hey, might as well. It's going away forever. So that's going exactly the way Nintendo intended. That's an interesting phrase. The way Nintendo intended. Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. Oh. Ghosty, I confess, you bought that game for me, and I appreciate that you did it, and I haven't touched it. Have not opened it a single GD time. I probably will, at some point. I'm sure I will. At some point. I'm also sure that you have 5,000 Goog bucks, and I am powerless to resist the demands of my community. Just saying. I kid. Alright, let's see. I got a locomotive here. Can I take a line? You know what? I've got 2 spare locomotives. If anything catches fire, I think we're okay. Yeah, I'll take the line here. Want to get this line bar filled up as quickly as possible. Speaking of, well, there's one of my lines. What are we going to do with that? I think we're going to... you know what? I think this is going to be the purple line's job now. You will go up there. And you know what? We're sending a lot of things through this triangle. Let's send one more. We'll have a gold line do that. If it wasn't 718. Well, I appreciate the consideration, Ghosty. Let's take the red line off of this triangle, give it to the green line, send it up there. This guy right here could probably use another locomotive on the red line, actually. Yeah, that'll just be a good long-term thing. We'll get that stretched out. That'll be fine. You're being cleared out as we speak. All right. So we got all of this going here. This circle here remains a little bit awkward, but I think the green line is the best place for it. We've got 2 good candidates for interchanges if we ever get those. Let's take the last line here. Just get this bar completely filled up, and we'll see how far we can go. You know, I'm going to do something silly. I just looked at this central square and I said, this should be the hub. So now this is the hub. All right, this guy here, let's worry about this first. I'm going to want the green line to be the one going south, I guess. All right, you can grab that, and we'll have you come back over this way as well. That's fine, and now the green line, we'll have you go here, and I bet you can also pick up all of this. And now what do we got? We got a purple line that'll go off this way into the wild blue yonder. And then a gold line that can come, we'll put that on the red line. That'll come down here. We'll put that on the red line just like I said we would. And then we'll take this blue line. Yeah, we'll draw the blue line. It'll go circle, triangle, circle, circle. And one more. Here's a brown line. Borrow that triangle. Go out here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to want another locomotive for the red line. I think we're going to want to send the brown line up here. That uses my last tunnel, so I'm going to have to be aware of that. The green line can go up and get that. All right. Let's do a carriage on the red line as well, because we got this nonsense. Now I desperately need tunnels, because I've got a plus sign here that I can't get to. But good news is we filled up the line bar, so that should be just fine. All right, you, why don't you go up there, over there? That'll be fine. We're going to get 2 more locomotives in 6 hours. And 6 hours is not a long time in Mini Metro. Locomotive and 2... Oh, right. We only get 1 locomotive. I thought it was... I was confusing it with Hong Kong. Okay. Let's... You know what? Let's take this triangle off of here. Send the red line up there to get that. Give the triangle to the blue line. Put the locomotive on the green line. And go nuts. Okay. So this is going to clear right here. That's going to be fine. Okay. Blue line might be in a little bit of trouble right here. Yeah, blue line's actually... why don't you just run through here again? I'll do a little bit of babysitting while we get this started. What I should do, honestly, is chop the red line in half. Yeah, I should take one of the locomotives off of the red line and chop it in half, because squares are gonna... You can see the plus signs are really piling up here. So let's do that. Let's do that, in fact, with a pink line that does not quite everything the red line did, because we're also going to give this circle to the blue line. And basically, I'm going to let that go until this locomotive is coming into the station, at which point it will magically become a pink locomotive. There. All right. So now you'll be pink, and you'll pull all of the plus signs, and that'll be just fine. It is Saturday. We're getting toward the end of the week. The blue line is on fire, like actively burning. Let's take you and try to fix that. Let's take you and also try to fix that. There. Clear that, clear that. We're okay. Everybody's cool. Nobody's dying. I said everybody's cool and nobody's dying game. Locomotive and a carriage and okay. All right. What's the best thing to do? The best thing to do is put a carriage here. Hope this is going to be okay. Now actively solve the rest of the problems by putting a locomotive right there. There. Everything is fixed now, right? Right? There's a triangle there, there's a circle there. Okay, you just skip forward a little bit. And you come back here. Okay, now everything is actively fixed now, right? Alright. You come back through here. You get borrowed back over here. You clear that out. Good morning, Jer. I hope you're doing well. I also hope you don't mind that you're coming in probably right at the end of the stream, because these lines are all falling apart. Okay, you go there, do that. You, for lack of a better options, go up there, do that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you've been sick. Well, in that case, I hope it gets better for you. Oh, goodness. Oh, what are we going to do here? You little mercenary train, why don't you come over here, actually? That should work, right? That'll help clear you out. That did not actually help clear you out one tiny bit. Okay, well, good news. I've got a helpful triangle here on the purple line. Bad news. What am I saying? Purple line. I don't have a helpful triangle there. I could use a helpful triangle there. Oh boy. All right. Are you gonna get there? You are once again. I am once again asking you to respect the fact that people are pulling into your stations. Frustration. Okay. Well, 1,400 on the dot is not a terrible score. Not anywhere close to my overall best, 2,085. Let's see where that stacks up. Just because we can. Not as good as Parlor Ghost. I am going to have to put the screws to this. Like we need to catch up to Ghosty here. Top 10% overall is great. Okay, you know what? I understand that it is possible. 6,500, totally possible. 8,500, the perfect map, the perfect timing. At some point, yeah. Oh, Jer, you absolutely should. This is a wonderful game. I use it just to get my brain in gear every morning. But yes, play this game. It is some single-digit number of dollars, or maybe 10. Like 10 at the most. It's a wonderful game. It's, for me, it's half an hour a day for the rest of my life, pretty much. I love this game. As I was saying, 6,500, reasonable. 8,500, totally believable. 10, 15,000 on the perfect map, I can see it. 351,000, no, you're cheating. 3.2 million, you're not even cheating well. All right, that having been said, I just realized I never turned on the music today. Oh well. It is a natural sound. Good morning, Mini Metro, and that will bring us to the end of this edition of Good Morning Mini Metro. But do not go anywhere. Well, actually, do go several places. Enjoy your day, but come back in 10.5 hours, because tonight at 6 o'clock Eastern, we are going to play Super Mario Odyssey. We're going to get through at least one, maybe two kingdoms, getting more post-game moves, and then after that, we're going to play Super Mario Bros. 35 to say goodbye to that wonderful game, Odyssey, Mario Bros. 35. It is Tuesday. That means it's Mario Day for now here on the stream. Until then, I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Goodbye.